TennoGen Round 11 Part 2 of 3. Yay. Yet again, this is just added to a giant list that is obviously by the time we get round 3 of 3 is going to make this even bigger because this has 2 weapon skins, 2 Syandanas, a helmet and 6 Warframe skins. This list is just getting really long. But long or not, you can really tell who this is just from behind with the wiggling lobster tail thing. Trinity's Knightess skin. Okay, if this was her deluxe skin, it would have looked absolutely amazing. The combination of colours, the helmet. That really does look amazing. Saryn's new skin, Velenosa. Yeah. Again, it's the small details, the blue parts in this, that, well, actually what adds all of the amazingness to it. The helmet, yet again, they've tried to make it look like she's got hair, but weirdly, Excalibur style face. To be fair, for Octavia's Diva skin, I was looking at this and it's, wow, that's actually pretty well done. Again, with the small details, the nice choice of colours, and then I caught it from this angle, and it was just one of those light bulbs came on. It was like, ah, that's based on an anime. That is so badly based on an anime, it's just unbelievable. Points if you can figure out which anime it was, though, because I couldn't tell you the name of it, even if I tried to. Oberon's Wendigo Skin? To be fair, the first time I saw this, I kind of thought, well, they've just tried to make him look slightly demonic. But to be fair, it actually looks like scales in the armour. The helmet does look pretty nice, and to be fair, that's also a nice skin. Then we have, well, I actually made the same mistake a lot of people do when looking at this without looking at the name in the top right. I thought this was a Vulbjorn skin at first. It's not, it's Excalibur. This is Excalibur's Corpra skin. Very Vulbjornish in the way that it's laid out. A slight touch of Corpus coming through on this one. Really nice skin nonetheless, and of course, as always, the name of the creators of these is in the top right. I actually forgot to mention that till now. But it was nice having a skin that it threw you off to the point of you thought you were playing a different frame if you would have this. Or you thought you were playing with a different frame. It's probably modelled after something else, but that does look very standard Vulbjornish. And as much as, to be fair, there's that many decent skins in this, I was torn between Octavia's and Excalibur's. Trinity's was ridiculously nice, Saryn's was also nice, Oberon's, but the best of all of this, of round 11 part 2 of 3, has just got to go to Harrow's Graxx skin here. That hood, yeah, this actually looks, again, could just come down to a choice of colours, but this looks just, there's no going around it. This is probably the best. It looks absolutely amazing. There's just, yeah, I'm definitely picking this one up. I don't buy that many of these, but yeah. Even things like a Norris's new helmet, I accidentally called it an alternate helmet. Technically it is, but it's TennoGen based, so you've got to use it through Steam, or if you're on console when these eventually land there, you just purchase it with Platinum in the game. But on PC, it has to be through Steam. This even looks pretty nice, kind of understated from the back, with most of the detailing being on the front. The Tonaca Syandana, probably butchering the name, doesn't actually look that bad. It has the whole Lotus thing in it, and it has a lot of different colourable areas to it, looking pretty nice. Again, name of people who make these is over here in the description of the item. Then there is the, I don't know if it's Corona Syandana or how that's meant to be pronounced, but that actually doesn't look that bad. Again, lots of different colour variations are possible with the different zones on it. But it seems to all be that one colour. It's the jets on this that made me look at this and go, that's not actually that bad. The Diva Polearm skin, actually designed by the same person who did Octavia's Diva skin, doesn't actually look that bad. It has a blade on one end, not this end, but it also has like a grip, as you kind of seen it there, like a claw on the other end and a blade on the top end. And it's a nice looking skin, actually. First time I looked at this, it was just thought, well, yeah. But now, actually seeing it with the claws and the blade, yeah. If it had have been the other way around, it would have looked kind of silly. But this way around, actually looks pretty nice. Then, of course, there is the Tengoken, the heavy blade skin. And to be fair, the only reason this wasn't my personal favourite of this round of TennoGen, or this part 2 of 3 of round 11 of TennoGen, is simply because that Harrow skin, it just looks amazing from pretty much every angle. But in a very close second has got to be this, because the hilt, the guard, the blade, every single aspect of this just shows a lot of detail, and even in its standard colours there, looks just absolutely amazing. But Harrow's skin, hands down, has to walk away with this one. Because no matter how you put this, I mean, it just suits Harrow so well. It just really does go well with Harrow being the kind of frame Harrow is, that whole priest thing with the hood, and it really works well. Just ridiculously well. Even down to silly little things like the boots. There is a really silly feature to kind of go in on, but the colouring options, all I did was put this on, and to be fair, the colours went well from what he had before, his normal skin, to the new skin, and it still kind of kept that golden aspect to him. Really like this skin. And that's all of it. Part 2 of 3 of TennoGen round 11. Adding, as I've said before, more and more things to this. And secretly, not so secretly because I do mention this every time, I'm hoping that some of these, the older stuff, gets retired to the point of where they do what they did with the original TennoGen items, the original round 1 before you had to use real money for these, and you could purchase them with platinum. As you can see from this kit here, all of them, or everything mentioned in here, was available through this. Everything else you've got to pay real money for, whereas on console you don't have to. So I'm hoping to find a way to retire some of these to be purchasable with platinum, and leave the newer things to be purchasable with real money. I know that's going to be a pain to do, but with skins like this being in there, it would be a good option, and more people would probably buy it, because not everybody runs the game through Steam anyway. And again, on console I can buy it with platinum anyway, and this will eventually come to console. Anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.